Hello, hello, good morning. We are here. We are live. It's Friday. We're going to do some goal setting. We are going to have some fun. I am so down. So, we are going to start out with the workbook. Then I am going to pull out my planner. I'm going to actually show you how I do my week, how I plan my week, and all of that fun thing. We're going to then go on and see what else we want to do, see what else we're going to do today. So yeah, I'm just, of course, pulling up all of not my breakdown, my schedule so that I can not forget to remember to do the things that I'm supposed to do. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. So this is the goal setting workbook. You can follow along with this if you don't already have one. I am using a Uniball Signo for this because it is super smooth, super comfy to write with, and hopefully I will be able to not screw up while I am doing my live goal setting. So here we go. Let's go through these. If you need a copy of this workbook, it is free. It's just the link is down in the description, so you can grab it there, print it off, and follow along as well. We are going to get some goal setting done. So no, we're not doing month, we're doing week. Goals for this has both week and month so that you can make sure that you are doing all of the things. Okay, so what were my last week's goals? Let's put my phone away and let me take a peek. Hold on, let me sneak a peek over here and let me see what my goals were last week. I think my goals were content related. Oh, my goal last week was literally to edit and post my unboxing video, which I did. I had a couple other goals. I had to do some content related things and some work related things, but that is it. So I had mostly content goals because those are the things that I have been struggling the most with staying um having the most trouble with staying up to date and on, obviously. Like, why am I hearing myself? I'm getting some feedback. Okay, so my first one was to edit and post. The other ones are on. I also wanted to try out the Ivy Lee method. It's going pretty solid. That was actually also announced in my unboxing video because I learned about the Ivy Lee method as I was unboxing. So, I am going to have to make an update on that for you guys. But it's only been a week. I know I was going to say I would talk about it after a week, and it's worked really well. Hold on, let me explain. I've also been over the past few months using Motion, and I found, and it's been really great with managing my time. I always do time blocking, but this has been really kind of nice with the not having to input all of the emotional work that doing the time blocking requires, where it's like getting up in the day, deciding what you're going to do. I love that it's just kind of taken out of my hands. I can schedule blocks of time, and then I'm using the Ivy Lee method to prioritize what needs to be done in those times. So there's some topics, like some tasks, I mean, like checking my email, which is just obviously checking my email. But when I get to some kinds of content creation and stuff like that, Studying, I'm using the Ivy Lee method to go through, sit down, and prioritize what needs to be done, and then just focusing one down after the other because I do have a tendency to try and bounce between different, especially with content creation and creative plans, to bounce between things. And it's really helping me stay focused, and it's actually like making me even more productive, which I'm always looking for ways to become even more productive, even though I do kind of coach you guys to do it. I am super productive and I love my productivity level, but I also love how much more streamlined I can make things. So this is working really well. That is my 1 week update. I want to do a even bigger update, and I will make a standalone update for that maybe, showing my process between using Motion, which I do have an affiliate link for Motion. I can put it down if you want to try it. I'll put it down in the description box. I pay for my Motion subscription. I am not so this is not sponsored per se, I guess, but then also I do, if you use my affiliate link to try it out, I do get a commission. So, if you want to try it, awesome. It can really help with time blocking and time management. But I'm not actually being paid to say this right now. So but yeah, if you do want to try it out, I've been using it for a few months now. It's really kind of awesome. And it does help to take some of that. I usually have like a 15-minute planning session in the morning, but it does kind of help me to look at the big picture and prioritize what I have to focus on today. And then I'm using the Ivy Lee method to prioritize and focus on the individual tasks that I do in kind of a project clump, like content creation or studying, so that I don't have to try and figure out what I'm going to do in the moment. So Ivy Lee method. And then using the Ivy Lee method, I also had all of these that I had to do. So I actually completed them all. I actually just finished my new podcast episode. I need to schedule it out, but it was yesterday I finished editing it and I'm super excited. It's going to be about memory cues. So that's awesome. Um, so all of these goals I actually completed. I completed all of my goals for this week. Like I said, the other things that I had on my list, on my to-do list, were not really goals. They were just other different kind of, they were just on my to-do list. So I finished them all. Um, were you able to keep a balanced schedule? Yes, I was. How many were you able to complete? All. And where did you find yourself falling short? Um, I didn't. This week I did awesome. So I'm really proud of myself, really happy. Now, what worked? So time blocking, using Motion, and the Ivy Lee method. Don't mind my messy writing. This is all for messy writing. What went wrong? I did have some interruption. I did some interruption and focus issues, but that's life. Was it avoidable? No. For everyone that is not already aware, that don't follow me on my socials, I did just have a baby. So, babies are going to baby. And so sometimes those focus and interruptions are just completely unavoidable, like now. And what will I do again? I'm going to try the same strategy again. There we go. Okay. What will you do differently? Um, Nothing yet, and let me explain. I'm not going to do anything differently yet, simply because this worked really well this week. So I want to make sure that I can recreate the effects that I had last week, or if it was a fluke. So I'm going to do everything exactly the same with using my Motion app, using the Ivy Lee method, setting my goals, and trying to focus down these tasks. And then I'm going to use it for content creation yet. I'm not using it for studying yet, but I want to. Um, so I'm going to use it again for my content creation plans. If everything continues to go well, then I will start expanding and optimizing it. But I want to make sure that this was not just a fluke or a one-time off chance thing where I all of a sudden just had a super productive, like incredibly productive. Like I was absolutely astonished at how much I got done. So I want to make sure that I can do it again and recreate that. And then if it works again, I will start to expand it next week. So we're going to recreate the experiment and make sure that it is still successful, just like the scientific method. Alrighty, so now it's time for well, not quite the juicy bit, because to me, the juicy bit is when I actually get to play with my planner because I love my planner. But smart goals, we're going to make goals for next week: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time sensitive. So those are our goals. I'm going to put this over here so that I can do these. But I am going to pull out no, I'll finish up in here first, and then I will go through. So what are your top goals? My top goals is going to be, only going to set 3 goals. I like 3. It's a good round number. It's something that I can focus on and I can um achievably complete. The first one's going to be big, and that's going to be complete my content creation list. And you will see that it's already in my planner. I already went through and I created that off screen previously this week. So I'm going to create my content creation list, and this is using the Ivy Lee method. My next thing is I'm going to create my study plan. If you don't know, I am studying for my GMAT, so I have all of that stuff. I need to actually sit down and focus through and create a study strategy. I've been studying, but I don't actually have a laid out plan. But I think I might do that in a live session, maybe with you guys. I haven't quite decided, but make my study plan. And that is from my monthly goals. Hold on, let me pull out my planner. Here's my big girl, and I just want to check out my monthly goals. Hmm. Those are my two big goals for this month that I wanted to do, really. Everything else is much smaller and more like self-care habits and stuff like that that I had that I wanted to engage in. So I'm actually going to leave it. I'm going to leave it for this. But I'm also going to put that I'm making my study plan and that I'm going to study for 6 hours this week. So those are my goals. How are they going to help me big picture? My content, of course, helps me to help you guys, helps me to do what I love. This is really what I love to do. And my study plan is going to help me to further my future. It's going to help me get an amazing score on the GMAT and just blast my way into B school. And how will I reward myself if I meet these expectations? Um, it's my birthday month, so I'm going to be rewarding myself all month. But I think I am going to also make a special trip down to my local cafe. I have a like the coolest little hole in the wall cafe at the end of my street. And it's like one block over at the end of the street. And I'm going to get myself a coffee and a I think a coffee like and an apple jack or maybe a beaver tail. They have the best pastries in there, but they don't make them in-house. They actually like shuttle them in every morning from literally the best bakery in town, Tallgrass Prairie. So good. Um, so I'm going to trip to Modern to cafe. And now my tummy is rumbling. Okay. So that's all done. We're gonna pull out. So here is my big girl. If you did not watch my cloth and paper unboxing, this is my girl. This is my planner. I know I have like the world's largest planner. I just this is my folio. I keep all of my planner stuffs inside. Here we go. I'm just giving you like just a little tour. So this is for all of my projects. If I do a daily, it's in here, but I don't always do a daily. So here are my planner supplies. Let's put this away. Let's pull this out. This is actually my weekly planner that I do all of the hard work in. So let's get this ready. Here I keep my goals. Here I keep my to-do list. This is going to be the first week of March. Goals and to-do. So goal one was to complete content creation. list. Let me grab that. So this also was something I got in my unboxing. You can see Ivy Lee method. We can see this here. It is, I am doing some guest posting for a friend's blog for the next little while. So that is the first couple. And because that is my specialty, that is what I went to school for. And so, yeah, we're going to get that content creation stuff done. We're going to create study plan. And we're going to study 6 hours. So there we go. Those are my goals for the week. Maybe at some point I will do a full, like, how I actually schedule out my week and plan my week. This is my week spread, and this is where I do most of my planning. And maybe even one day I will show you how I do a day. And I only do the days, like the specific days when I have a really, really, really packed schedule. And I know that I need something. So are my goals specific? Complete the content creation list. Each of these are listed out here and what I need to do. Proofread, edit, record, and edit and schedule. And write, record, edit, and schedule. So that is done. Measurable. Did I do it or not? Yeah, because it's super specific. Attainable. Can I do it? I got a week. We will see. I got a lot of stuff to do. Relevant. Yes, they are all relevant to my businesses. And time. I have a deadline. My goals start on Monday. So this is for the week of the 4th to the 10th. So yeah, I feel like they are all the SMART goals. And I hope you do too. So if you would not mind, set your goals down in the description or in the comments below. I'd love to hear your goals. Let's support each other. How do you think I'm going to do with my content creation and my studying goals? Who knows? But yeah, maybe I will do another live another day on how I actually set up my weekly dashboard and how I go through my planner and all of those things. But for now, I think we've been streaming for a little while. I don't want to make this too long. So I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, I hope you have an amazing adventure.